And with that, the 2025 exchange semester comes to an end. I think what surprises me the most isn't how much happened, it's how fast everything moved. Because even while I was living it, I already knew that this was something I would miss one day. I didn't know how or in what way. I just knew that time was going to take it from me faster than I wanted. I know not everyone watching this was actually there with me. Some of you are my family. Some of you are friends from home. And some of you were right there with me, living all of this in real time. This video started as something I wanted to make for my friends. But somewhere along the way, it became a way for me to sit with a feeling before it disappears. So if you weren't there, I hope you can still feel it. And if you were, you already know how much this means to me. One of the very first memories that stayed with me happened really early on, when we had just met, when everything was still new, and we went to the beach together. I remember how simple it was. No big plan, just sitting there, sharing whatever food we had. Strawberries, chocolate, egg sandwiches. I brought cupcakes because it was Jenna's birthday. We watched the sunset together, and I remember feeling calm, comfortable, like this was already normal. And that's when I said it, almost without thinking. I said, I feel like at the end of this semester, I'm going to be really, really sad. And Tina looked at me and said, you don't have to be. We still have plenty of time, and we can always come back here again. At the time, it felt so far away. And now, it feels like that sunset was just yesterday. After that day, everything sped up. Days started blending together, not in a bad way, in a way where you're too happy to keep track of time. And suddenly, memories started piling up before I could even process the last one. I think one of the moments that really captures how this semester felt was that trip to Bordeaux. 2 days, 1 night. The night before, we went out. It was my first time ever going clubbing. I didn't sleep at all. I remember coming home at like 3 or 4 a.m. and then I have to throw things into my bag, not even sure if I packed anything properly. And as soon as I finish, I just have to leave. And looking back now, it sounds kind of insane. But at the time, it felt right. I was exhausted, half awake, running on adrenaline, and somehow completely happy. That version of me, I didn't even know that she existed before. Somewhere along the way, spontaneity stopped feeling scary. Saying yes became easier than saying no. Trips weren't big decisions anymore. They were just something that happened. Santander happened more than once.
We're in Santander. It is. It's actually my second time in here. But the last time I didn't get to see like the sunset and everything because we leave a little bit early.
And somehow both times felt completely different. but carry the same feeling. One was sudden, no long planning, just deciding to go and figuring out as we went. And the other one, that one sits really deep in my heart. A road trip. Music playing too loud. Emma driving. And me fully embracing my role as the passenger princess. We sang, we laughed, we missed turns and didn't care. And then we found the beach.
Emma, wait!
No one else was there, like almost no one. It was just us, with the ocean and the wind. I remember standing there and thinking, this is exactly what people mean when they talked about core memories. Being back on this side of the world already felt special to me. I had been here once before, 10 years ago, and ever since then, I think I always wanted to come back. But this time was different. This time, I got to see more, to explore on my own, to meet new people. And in between it all, I realized I was building new memories, just as easily and just as freely as I did back then. And then there are some memories that feel too big to fully sit inside this video. Not because they don't belong, but because they deserve their own space. Iceland was one of them. All I say is it showed me things I didn't know were possible. And I want to keep that feeling just a little longer before sharing it all. Somewhere in between all of this, there were birthdays. Maria's, mine, Tina's, being celebrated in a country that wasn't home, and somehow still feeling incredibly loved.
Feliz cumpleaños. Fijne verjaardag. Alles goede tot mijn geburtstag. Happy birthday.
That's not something I will ever take for granted. And the year ended in a way I didn't expect. Spending New Year's with friends from back home who were also studying abroad. Different city, different country, but the same language, the same people, the same jokes, the same feeling. And it felt like a family gathering, and it felt like the right way to close the year. I don't think I say this enough, but thank you. Thank you for showing up, for making space for me,
What about you?
for turning ordinary days into something I will remember forever. Thank you for being there not just for the highlights, but for the moments in between.
Okay.
Every clip here is a moment where I felt seen and happy and fully alive. Sometimes I think back to that sunset at the beach, me saying I would be sad, Tina telling me we still had time. And we did. We really did. And now that time is over, I'm grateful that I got to live it with you. This is my love language, and this is me saying thank you for being part of my Elysium. I love you all.